Hey guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom. I'm starting a new week of my food prep. It's a Sunday, and I'm starting off with some pasta salad. So I have my noodles all drained, and I rinsed them with nice cool water. So I'm just letting them kind of chill and drain the rest of the water out. These are just the tricolor rotini. I am somebody who likes cold pasta salads, potato salads, that kind of thing year round. You guys know if you're watching me for a while, I do chicken salad, egg salad, tuna salad for my husband. I do tuna macaroni salad for my husband. And I do those things year round. They're just really portable. And I don't mind that it's something cold when it's cold out, if that makes sense. I know not everybody is the same, and some people only like cold salads in the summer, but we eat it year round. But anyways, I have my fillings, if you will, that I'm going to toss with the pasta, and then some of the wishbone robusto. So in here, a great way, I always say when I make pasta salad, it's a great way to use up things in your produce and meat and cheese drawer. So I used up some cucumber, some broccoli, some yellow pepper from my mom's garden, some red onion, some pepperoni, and I also put in these sun-dried tomato, julienne, like herbed sun-dried tomatoes. If you like sun-dried tomatoes, look for this brand, the California Sun-Dry. It is the best brand. I could legitimately eat all of these out of the jar the way they are. They're that good, but I don't because they're very expensive. So all the fillings ready. I'm just gonna put my pasta in, toss the dressing, and I'll show you guys what it looks like before I throw it in the fridge. But this is my first order of business. Alright, so it's all stirred up. I like to add a little cracked black pepper. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Totally optional. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Just a little bit. And I'll just give it one quick little stir. And then it really does its magic when it sits in the fridge for several hours. So, you guys know, I think I've mentioned in the previous food prep videos I've done, I usually every week do a batch of hard-boiled eggs. I usually do like 8 to 10 of them. But I just don't feel like it today, although I still want to do something with eggs. So I think I'm just going to whip up a quick batch of egg salad to have for sandwiches and stuff. And I just like eating like a nice scoop of egg salad. So I'm going to make my egg salad next. I'll show you that. I'm not going to go into too much detail in it because I believe I've shared egg salad a few times. So I'm going to make my egg salad. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll move on to the next. Guys, so I'm getting ready to do some bacon, and I 99.9% of the time do my bacon on a baking sheet. I just do aluminum foil and then one of these parchment sheets. This is the Hormel Black Label bacon. So I'm just going to bake this off. It takes about 20 minutes total. I just do 10 minutes on each side and then flip it, and it comes out perfect every time. I'm doing this for, I'm going to make BLTs one night, maybe even tonight actually. I am going to use it for my husband's sandwiches. Obviously, you know, you can have it as a quick side for breakfast in the morning. And then I also like to use bacon when I make my husband like little salads or myself salads during the week when I pack his lunch or when I'm home. I just really like putting bacon on salad. So I'm just gonna get my oven going and get this baked off, and it comes out perfect every time. Alright guys, so I have my pound of bacon. I leave it in the paper towel to absorb any extra grease. And then I just fold this down, seal this up, and then I have ready bacon for, again, my husband's sandwiches, salads, and then the BLTs we're going to have as well. So this is all set to go. It's a really, really good time saver. Alright guys, so I'm going to do some carrot and celery little baggies of some peanut butter dippers. So I want to do like 3 and 3. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, but maybe I'll do 2 and 2 or 3 and 3. But I want to make a few bags up of the peanut butter, celery, and carrots. And then I also want to do for Matt, because I don't eat this cheese, I eat the peanut butter. But I want to make up these little creamy, this is the Laughing Cow, the creamy garlic and herb Swiss, that you just peel and then you can like scoop your veggies or crackers on. So I just want to make a few little bags of these. I'll eat the peanut butter ones. I don't know how many I'm going to get. I just cut up what I had time for because I didn't want to cut too many. But I'm going to go ahead and make up the little bags and then I'll show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, so I had enough to make 3 and 2. The peanut butter is a lot larger of a portion than the little cheese wedge. So I did obviously more celery and carrots in these 2 bags. And most likely I'll have one and Matt will have one. Sometimes what I'll do when I make these up, even previous times before I even filmed these videos, I'll pop one in my handbag before I go to the gym because I go to the gym in the morning and it's cold in the morning, and then I'll leave it in my car, and like right when I come out of the gym I'm literally starving, so I'll have something ready to eat while I do my errands. And then since I don't eat the cheese wedges, these will be for Matt's lunches for the week. And again, since the cheese is much smaller than the peanut butter, I just was able to get away with less veggies. So quick little snack for the week. Every little bit helps, so just a mentality to keep in mind that no matter how large or small your food prep is, it really does help throughout the week. Alright, so I've got the carrot, celery, peanut butter, and then the little Laughing Cow cheeses all ready in this little container to grab. And then I also did some turkey and cheese little roll-ups. This is like really thick cut deli turkey, but it's really thick. So I just took a slice of sharp cheddar, I think I showed like a little clip, and I just kind of wrapped it in there because oftentimes I'll see my husband in the fridge kind of digging around when he's got the munchies, and he'll grab a slice of cheese and like some lunch meat and he'll like roll it up, and I'm like, well, why not see about just making those portable? Thought about maybe putting crackers in here or something, but I thought they'd get soggy. So I'm gonna see how he likes these, because this would be another thing I could do with ham and cheese or salami and cheese and make like little flat, you know, ham and cheese or salami and cheese in addition to turkey, little roll-up things, because I've seen him do that a lot and it just kind of reminded me. So I got a couple little snacks for the week to throw in his lunches, and we're on to the next. Alright guys, so to finish off my food prep for the week, I'm actually going to make up a few meals. I normally don't always make full complete meals, which you guys already know this if you've been watching for a while. But what I try to do each Sunday when I'm doing my food prep is I really try to think about my upcoming week. And it was just so happens that last week was a little bit of a wash for me. I was under the weather dealing with some health issues. So with that said, this week I really need to be more productive since I really kind of got behind last week. So because of that, I'm going to do some meal prepping. And again, I don't always do complete meals. So I have 3 containers and I want to go ahead and make 3 meals for myself. Now, I don't like eating the same thing every day. So more than likely, I will only eat 2 of these, and then the third one, like my husband will eat it, or, you know, we always have people over, my sister, my mom, my brother. So if worst case scenario, I have to eat all 3, no big deal. More than likely, I'll eat 2, and then someone else will eat the third one. I could also pop it in the freezer as well. So what I'm gonna do for this meal is, I had some potatoes to use up, so I'm gonna drizzle these with EVOO, salt and pepper, and some seasonings, and do roasted potatoes. I'm gonna make 6, this is my jumbo muffin tin. I'm gonna make 6 mini meatloaves in here. I had some frozen corn on the cob, so I'm gonna do 3 of those to use up. So I just put the remainder in a Ziploc, so I'm just gonna boil these up, butter, salt, and pepper them. I have my Trader Joe's Haricot green beans, so I'm gonna do, I have like 3 portions, you know, 3 servings in here. So I'm just gonna boil my corn, boil my beans, season them up, roast the potatoes, make the meatloaf really quick, and then I'll have, again, 3 complete meals, 2 of which I'll eat, and then the third one I can pop it in the freezer or give it to someone else. So that's what's going on right now, and of course I'll show you the process of putting them all together. Alright guys, so potatoes. I sprayed the pan, the foil with cooking spray, which is always what you want to do with potatoes. Drizzle with EVOO, and then I put pink salt, black pepper, and then the Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute right here. And then what I'm going to do now before I pop them in the oven is just make sure I move them all around with a spatula so that the side that's seasoned can get a little bit flipped over, and then I can make sure as much of the potato as possible gets a little bit coated in the olive oil and the seasonings, because I like a crispy potato. And then these will roast about, I don't know, 35-40 minutes or so. My oven's preheating right now. But these I want nice and crispy, so they're gonna go in first and get a head start, and then I'll go ahead and get my meatloaf in. Alright guys, so essentially you're gonna make like 6 meatballs, pretty much. Now these will shrink a lot. Not a lot, but they will definitely shrink in the oven, and I just like to put a little extra barbecue sauce on top, because I'm a total Sweet Baby Ray's junkie. I'm just gonna put some of that on top. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven, and they'll be good to go. Alright guys, so I'm waiting on my meatloaf. Oh, it smells so good. And potatoes. I like to clean as I go, so I got all my pots and stuff cleaned up. My sink's cleared out. I have my corn and my green beans waiting on me. They're all seasoned. I just buttered the corn, salt and pepper. The green beans, a little butter, salt, pepper, and then some 21 seasoning salute. I'm going to pop my meatloaves and my potatoes in here. Got my lids. That's just my water with Crystal Light in it. But yeah, so far coming along. If you're curious, this entire week's food prep took about 2.5 hours total. That's including cleaning time. But I always try to clean as I go. So yeah. Hopefully you guys like this video so far. And I will show you guys the final product. Alright guys, final look. So here they are. I actually took these 2 out a little bit early so they fell apart, but that's what meatloaf does. It falls apart no matter if it's mini meatloaf or regular meatloaf, but it all goes in the same place. These 2 managed to come out pretty. I did taste everything. I tried, except the corn, I tried the green beans. I did eat a little bit of potatoes because they were really good. That 21 seasoning salute is really good, by the way. It has like a vegetable taste. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not like it's not salt. There's no salt. I don't believe there's any salt in it. So if you're like on a low sodium diet, I definitely recommend that. It has like a veggie taste, and it's very interesting. But yeah, some of the meatloaf that broke off, I kind of tried it. It was really good. It definitely has like a bacon barbecue, or not bacon, a barbecue cheddar flavor. And I normally do put barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese in my meatloaf no matter how I'm making it. But yes, I have 3 nice meals to eat. Most likely Monday, Tuesday, and then again, the third one's still up in the air. Sometimes my husband gets hungry randomly, like at night, which I know is terrible every once in a while, and he'll pick at something. But regardless, believe me when I tell you guys, nothing food-wise in our house goes to waste. So I'm really happy with how these turned out. I've actually made this exact meal prep before, I think, except something different rather than the corn. I think I did like sweet potatoes and regular potatoes or rice or something. But really, you can do this. I mean, guys, you could make these up. You could do turkey meat mini meatloaves if you don't like beef. You could substitute anything you want here. You can make these up on a Sunday if you work outside the home or you work in the home like me. These would be perfect for you to just grab out of the fridge, heat up, and eat. If your husband or your significant other has a job that they can actually heat up food, mine doesn't, how good would these be at work? Just to pop one of these in the microwave and have a nice homemade meal rather than fast food. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's food prep. So far, the feedback you have been giving me is that you really enjoy them. So as of now, I will continue them. You know, I don't know how often. I've been trying to do them like every other week, meaning have them up on my channel like every other week. They do take a lot of time to edit, but I will continue to do them like every other week, maybe every 2 weeks, something like that. If you're new here, as a reminder, I have an entire playlist of what's for dinner videos, of cooking videos, of what's for lunch videos. And I have started to compile a food prep video playlist. So I'll link everything in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.